Alright, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Eberlestock Mission EMOD pack. And before I get going in that, I'd just like to say that I have no affiliation with Eberlestock whatsoever. I bought this pack myself, and every other Eberlestock pack that I own, which is quite a bit, I bought myself, including this Gunslinger 2 pack, which we are going to talk about here in a minute. For those of you that don't know my background, I spent 30 years in law enforcement. Prior to that, I was in the Marine Corps. And during my career in law enforcement, I spent 24 years on SWAT. And 23 of those 24 years, I was an operational sniper. I worked as a sniper team leader, and a sniper supervisor on the team before I ended up retiring. And so I've been on a lot of deployments. I've been to a lot of training courses, and I teach a lot of courses, and I get to see how equipment performs and what works and what doesn't work. And so that is the reason that I settled on Eberlestock packs probably about 10 or 12 years ago. I bought my first one, which was an operator pack, and it was a fairly large pack, somewhere in the 4,800 cubic inch range. And then I ended up transitioning to the Gunslinger 2 pack here, which I think is an outstanding pack, and it's probably one of my favorite packs. And then this thing came along, and I got to looking at it, reading about it online, and I ended up buying it. So let's just talk about size of packs. So just for comparison, the Gunslinger 2, your main pack compartment is 2,100 cubic inches, and then your scabbard is another 600 cubic inches. So you got a total of 2,700 cubic inches in this pack. On this setup here, I have the assault pack, which is 200 cubic inches. I have the wings that are on both sides. Those are 765 cubic inches, and then I have the lid, which is another 400 cubic inches. And so you've got a total of 3,265 cubic inches in a pack that is pretty compact. So if you look at it in just length, when this lid's full up here, and if your scabbard is folded under, the overall length is about the same. The weight of these packs, empty, are very close. I'll put up the weights on the screen here from when I weighed them before I started using this pack. All right, here we have the Eberlestock EMOD Mission frame with the assault pack on it. We've got the lid, the wings, and then the load panel here. So I've got it hanging on a scale, and let's get it turned around here so you can see. And it's sitting at 7.4 pounds. All right, here we have the Gunslinger 2. I just emptied all of my sniper equipment out of it, hanging on the scale without the lid to the scabbard. It's coming in at 7.2. So let's go talk about what makes this pack so good, in my opinion. It is scalable. You can set this pack up to do whatever you want. I can run just the frame with a scabbard on it, and I don't have the scabbard for the Mission EMOD pack because I rarely put a rifle in a scabbard, so I didn't purchase it right now. So if I run the assault pack on here just alone, 2,000 cubic inches, I can carry quite a bit of gear. I have it set up in the way that I'm going to use it, and the way that I feel like I can get the most out of this pack for the job that I used to do, and in what I do now, training some law enforcement snipers. So how I have this set up is I've got my tripod here on the outside versus in the scabbard, and this is a React Rest. So I'll put a link down in the description for all of the equipment that I talk about on here. As you can see, when those wings fold out of the way, you've got access to all of this. So there's my lid, and then you got access to the main body of the pack. So the lid has its main compartment zipper here, and then on the bottom of the lid you have another compartment for storage as well. on the wings. So you've got your two wings here, and you can see wing is a pretty good size storage compartment. You've got on the outside of the wings a bungee compartment, and on the inside is a Velcro compartment for storage. You have that on both of the wings as well. So your Velcro storage, and then on the outside your open bungee storage, and this is stretchy material, so you can get a water bottle in there, legs of tripod or something like that. You also have some molly webbing here on the outside where you could put more pouches. And so your load panel is attached to the bottom of the frame here, and that connects up to your lid, so you can have more storage there. Then we've got our main assault pack, and so the assault pack has zippers that open all the way up. So inside the lid of the assault pack, you've got two storage compartments, mesh storage compartments. On the outside of the lid, you have a storage compartment here, and you can see how deep it is. Goes up to my watch for storage of other items. You also have Velcro backing here for patches. You can put glow sticks in the loops here as well. Inside of the pack, you have Velcro molly strips in here. Well, these are just actually Velcro strips that are sewn, so you can attach things via Velcro. And then you've got some pouches on the inside for organization, so you've got one on either side of the bag. Your wings attach here with these buckles that are attached to the frame, and they're pretty difficult to get in here. You just rotate this to push it out or push it in the same way. So if you wanted to take these off, you would take this metal clip, get it started, rotate through the big plastic clip, and then you would have to work this material and the clip through and to get them all off. The frame, as you can see, comes with buckles here. Notice this one is missing a buckle. So I had this buckle come off. This was sewn, as you can see, like this buckle is, underneath this material. And I had some tripods on the outside of the pack with using this strap here coming over to the buckle here. I tightened up the strap and this pulled out. And I've reached out to Eberlestock about it, but I have not heard back from them. So that is the only negative thing I can say about this, is how that buckle came off. How your assault pack here attaches to your frame is via this zipper here on both sides. So if I want to take the assault pack off, I can just undo that zipper, and then the assault pack will come off. Cool thing about the assault pack is it has straps here, so I can actually use the assault pack without the frame if I wanted to. And so if I needed to change the assault pack out and put the medic pouch on, I could do that, or I can put a scabbard on, whatever the mission requires. And so the zipper starts at the top, so it can't come unzipped with the weight of the pack pulling down on the zipper. So when you get your assault pack and frame, they come with these extra straps. So if I need to cinch the load down of the pack, I can put these in here, and I can cinch that to tighten it up. Or if I don't have these straps on here, I can go to this buckle, which is actually attached to the frame, to help compress the pack more. But how I use it is I have these straps attached to the frame buckles, and then I'll lay additional gear here on the outside, bring this strap over, attach it to the buckle on the frame, and then I can cinch those down. And of course, like I said earlier, that's when I had one of those pull loose. So overall, my impression of the Eberlestock EMOD Mission system with the frame, the assault pack, the lid, the wings, and the load panel is I'm very impressed with this pack for the usability of what I'm using it for. I think it fills a void that was in the Eberlestock lineup. So if you're going operational with plates, this is the pack to use. So what makes this pack so special is that it's designed to wear over plates. You've got your hip belt here that will put weight of the pack on your hips, and then your plate fits in this area here, and it will fit up in here inside the frame, and then this portion here rests on your shoulders. So your plates do not push the pack out farther away from your center of gravity like any of the other packs do when you try to wear them over plates. You know, most of your other packs are going to have that padding that run up and down, just like on the Gunslinger 2, and that pushes the pack out farther from your center of gravity and can make it uncomfortable to wear. With the plates on, I found it to be very comfortable. I've worn it some without plates, and I think it's a comfortable pack. But I haven't gone on any long hikes with it, haven't traveled a lot of distance, where I think without plates, something like the Gunslinger 2 that has this padding here is going to be way more comfortable for that type of outing. So if you're doing a job that requires you to wear armor, you're going to be wearing plates, definitely this is the pack to go with versus another pack that's got padding that gets in the way. I also like what I can carry in this pack because I was able to get everything in here that I wanted to take when I go to the field. And so the pack weighs with all of this stuff in there. Keep in mind there's no water, no food, no ammo. It's about 40 pounds loaded. And this pack, to get all that in there, I'm gonna have stuff hanging off of it everywhere. If you found this video helpful, be sure and give us a thumbs up. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when more content is produced. Until next time, get out there and train.